And we're back out here live just outside the park, the stadium here in Baltimore, as we take a live look here at Johnny Unitas. You heard him in that piece say he's one of the most iconic sports members in this town, definitely of the Baltimore Colts. And that's something that John kind of alluded to in that piece there. He said, hey, look, he's very proud of the Baltimore Ravens and the fact that they pay homage to the Colts because, and I'll bring in sports director Anthony Calhoun here, ACU very well know that the Colts mean as much to the city of Baltimore, hard to believe, as they do to us in Indianapolis.
Yeah, Phil, you know, you're exactly right about that, and there is no doubt that these Ravens fans here are going to be wanting to root on their team big time and hoping to see their team take care of business against your Indianapolis Colts. But here we are, as you mentioned, though, we are less than 24 hours away from the Monday night showdown right here on Wish TV between the Colts and the Ravens. I can tell you this tonight, the team has arrived here to Baltimore. As a matter of fact, we're literally about 100 yards away from the team hotel here in the Inner Harbor here in Baltimore. As far as the matchup, the Colts know it's going to be a huge challenge. Baltimore comes in on a 3-game winning streak, and by the way, they've also won 14 of their past 15 primetime games here in Baltimore. As far as the Colts, 1-3 on the season, but coming off a nice win last week against Miami, Coach Reich knows his team is on a big stage tomorrow night.
I like it. I mean, it's prime time. It's, you know, for me, it's old school Monday Night Football now. That's big time for us, for our generation. That's always a little bit of a challenge, but it's a fun challenge.
You got to have that mindset that, you know, they don't score. You know, if they don't score, they don't win. And that's a mindset as a linebacker, mindset of the defense, and you got to be there because you know their defense is very good. You know their offense is good, but you got to understand that we got to play us. We got to do us, and if you start looking at the outside noise, that's how you get your butt kicked.
All right, so game time coming up tomorrow here in Baltimore is at 8 o'clock. And by the way, the Colts are a huge underdog in this game. We're talking about 7 points right now is where that line is right now between the Colts and the Ravens. Of course, we got much more live team coverage coming your way. Our Colts insider, Zach Kiefer, he'll join me here live tonight as we get you ready on Sports Locker Sunday. Plus, we're going to go one-on-one with the Colts quarterback Carson Wentz. That's coming up a little bit later on Sports Locker. That is it from here. Phil, I'll send it back to you across the road. There are more on the big game.
No doubt about that, AC. Looking forward to everything coming up here throughout the night. And, of course, all day long tomorrow right here on Wish TV. And, Jasmine, before I send it back to you, I will say, just to underscore, there is still quite a lot of bitterness here in the city of Baltimore over the Colts leaving back in 1984. And you can feel it when you talk to some of the locals.
Ooh, I bet there is. I don't know who they're cheering for, right? Gosh, but you know what? Go Colts.
Kind of a mix, I think.
a little bit of a mix. That's right. That's right. They got you out there, Phil. That's all they need. Just a little bit of a cheerleader on the outside. Pull them through for us. Pull them through. All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.